What's going on, guys? It's Stock Picks by Tim, and welcome to a very red Friday. We've definitely got a lot of stocks just absolutely selling off, and we had the same thing on Thursday. So we've got a continued bit of red here, but in this video I wanted to focus mainly on one stock, and that is Chargepoint, Chpt. We do have earnings coming up. I'm going to go over some numbers there. We're also going to look at the chart, but first off we're going to check out TradingView's Heatmap and just see what the market's doing. I do think it's a great time to be a long-term investor and to be a buyer today. So let's get into this video, and if you don't mind, don't forget to hit the notification bell, hit the like, subscribe, and check out my new Discord. It's free and we'd love to have you. The link's going to be down below in the description, as well as some free stocks in crypto, so check them all out. And looking at TradingView's heat map, by the way, I'll leave you guys a link down below for this as well, you'll see that the market is extremely red and it's likely a great time to buy your high conviction stocks. We've definitely got tech selling off for the most part, and some sectors are slightly green if not just flat, but it's definitely a great time to be a buyer on your long-term high conviction stocks. And one such stock for me is Chargepoint. I think long-term it's a great buy, and I wanted to show you a couple of things on the chart here. So you'll see that we've been in a downtrend since December 2020. It's been just continuing down. We did have that downtrend reversal. We broke out of it. It was down at $14, went all the way to a top of around 19. So we had almost 30% gain after this reversal from the downtrend. And zooming in a bit, you'll see that we did break this kind of upward channel we were in, this ascending channel. And once we broke that, we fell considerably. And right now it does look like a falling knife. Doesn't seem like it's trying to establish a support anywhere. And even zooming in a bit more, I've got 30-minute candles here. It does finally look like it's trying to establish support right around $15. So if it doesn't establish support right around 15, it's very likely we test this downtrend, this $13-12 area. If we do break under this, very bad news, we're likely going to be continuing our long-term downtrend, that long-term pattern. I definitely want to see Chargepoint at the very least hold this as a support and bounce. But you know, I think the pain is mostly over today. You'll look at the MACD and it's about ready to curl. Looking at the RSI, we're pretty heavily oversold. And honestly, looking back, Chargepoint hasn't been this oversold since about January of 2022. So I personally think it'd be a great time to average through to add a little bit of Chargepoint. I do think all the way up to 20, it's great for a DCA personally. And that is if you're looking years out. And if you want to be the first to get to their earnings, I will leave you guys a link down below for this. Currently, there's no upcoming events, but it will pop up as we get closer to earnings. It should be August 30. It is confirmed. And really quickly looking over some earnings numbers, they are for revenue expecting over 100 million. They're actually expecting almost $103 million. And that is definitely a huge increase from their previous revenue of about 81 million. And the one before that was 80 million. So this right here is actually the least growth in revenue they've ever seen. And going back, you know, the previous quarter 65, previous 56, it seems like they usually increase by about 10 million, increase their revenue anywhere from about 10 to 20%. So what I really want to see for this, I want to see them get around 100 million. I don't need to see this hit the expectation of 102.78. As long as it gets around 100 million, I think that's personally amazing. But don't forget to stick around because I will be covering their earnings, and I will be getting their earnings call, cutting it up and making it a little bit cleaner, easier to listen to for you guys. What are your thoughts on Chargepoint? Leave them in the comments below. Thanks as always, and have a good weekend.